When you lose a valuable possession or someone directs a sharp insult your way, your body reacts instantly. Your chest tightens and your mind immediately shifts into a problem-solving mode, desperate to fix or suppress the resulting sting of sorrow. This reaction works perfectly in the physical world. We take aggressive action against tangible problems. We repair a broken car engine or seek medical treatment to cure a physical illness. These are wakeful affects. They are the concrete external facts of our lives that require intellect and practical action to manage effectively. While direct action is our greatest survival advantage in the physical world, applying this same fixing logic to our internal emotional world creates the very suffering we're trying to escape. Problems arise because the mind treats psychological pain as a physical object, something that can be caught, dismantled, or destroyed through sheer effort. It's like a man trying to bury his own shadow. He spends all day digging a hole and throwing dirt on the dark shape. No matter how much earth he piles on, the shadow simply reappears on top of the fresh dirt. The harder he works, the more the shadow persists. This leaves us with a difficult question. Why does our instinct to attain happiness and cure our sadness actually keep us trapped in an endless war against ourselves? The natural lifespan of a single psychological feeling, a flare of anger or a dip of sadness, is actually only a fraction of a second. Think of a metal cup dropping onto a stone floor. It strikes, creates a sharp sound, and that sound immediately dies out if left alone. If emotions are truly this fleeting, we have to ask why we often find ourselves suffering from the same sorrow for weeks or even years. The persistence of sorrow comes from the attitude of denial. This is the mind's refusal to accept a happened fact, a constant psychological demand that what already exists shouldn't be. Our lasting pain is manufactured by the conscious mind's refusal to accept the reality of the present moment. This process involves two internal systems: the conscious mind, which interprets our experiences, and the subconscious mind, which functions as the engine of our character. When an event happens, the conscious mind labels it with denial. This rejection travels to the subconscious mind, misinterpreting a fleeting emotion as an ongoing emergency. It outputs renewed anxiety, creating a feedback loop of reactivated sorrow that keeps pain alive. Even our attempts to force positive thinking or attain a better state are just different ways of rejecting the present. These efforts keep the engine running. The very desire to be free from pain provides the fuel that manufactures our suffering. To win a war against a shadow, you have to stop fighting it. Breaking the loop requires seeing that psychologically, there is absolutely nothing to attain or achieve in the future. Picture a car moving at its dangerous maximum speed. If the driver suddenly locks the brakes, the forward momentum is so great that the car will spin 180 degrees and point back toward where it came from, all on its own. The struggling mind behaves the same way. The moment you stop trying to manipulate the future, your mental energy naturally reverses its direction and returns to a frictionless state in the present. Paradoxically, mental peace begins only when we drop the pursuit of peace. A mind that stops fighting itself transforms from a stagnant, struggling pool into a flowing river. When we stop building dams out of denial, both pleasurable and painful experiences arise and wash away naturally, without sticking to our character or compounding over time. This state is psychological renunciation, a peaceful participation with reality, where the mind no longer contradicts its own feelings. True psychological freedom allows the sorrow to flow through the mind without meeting any resistance.